Hi guys. I'm not sure if anybody will be here or not, but I needed to get up and do something. And I'm cold. I want to turn the heater on. Hold on. Hopefully that'll warm the house up, or the room up a little bit. Not the entire house. I got some stuff I can work on, so doing. Having a little bit of a hard time breathing. Hello, hello. It's miserable. Absolutely miserable. Hey, Jesse. How's it going? I'm sorry. I'm not good at all. Not good at all. I'm having a hard time catching my breath, and it just feels miserable. Put you over here so the light's not shining right at you. I can't handle this hole. It wasn't gonna go live, but since I can't breathe, I can't lay down, so I am going to work on my pumpkins. Work on. Oh yeah, my entire body is like this right now, and my blood pressure is way out of control, and I don't know what to do anymore. I just don't know how to handle this, and I'm just getting worse and worse. And after my no, it was before my appointment. I had an appointment with. I didn't have an. Let me. My brain is so fucked up right now. I don't have. After what happened with me with the infusion, I'm not on any RA medicine at all, and my doctor was going to push me out 3 weeks. So that would have been 3 weeks with no treatment at all, and that's not good. So I just got up and went to the bathroom and went to lay back down, and I couldn't breathe. So I got Kevin up. But there's nothing really we can do. Even in the emergency room, they didn't know what to do for me. They checked my heart, they checked my head to make sure if there was something, they could get it. But it turned out they couldn't find anything. So so my breathing tends to get worse when I lay down. My blood pressure is, when I took it yesterday when I woke up from a nap, it was 197 over something. I can't remember what it was over, but it shouldn't be that high, especially when you wake up. So but they even sent me home from the emergency room with high blood pressure, so I don't think they're too concerned about it. Which, I dropped the bead off of it, which, I don't think is right. I think I need to be monitored, for my blood pressure, because it keeps spiking like that. And, I'm on medication for it. And it's not really doing anything for me. So, my blood pressure went up to 228 the other day, which prompted me to go to the emergency room. Yeah, they should have, and no, they did not. The doctor in the ER seemed concerned about it, but he sent me home. I told Kevin he needs to force them to put me in the hospital until this is over, because I can't live like this. So, I don't know what's going to happen at this point. All I know is my head hurts, my stomach is hurting, I'm having a hard time breathing, and I'm tired of it. I'm really just over it. So, I don't know. The pain I'm getting in my neck, it's like spasms and it hurts really good. I wasn't going to come live, but I'm having problems when I lay down, so I'm staying up and sitting. I keep getting sharp pains right now. I don't think you can force a doctor to hospitalize you. I think that's something that they have to decide to do, but I want Kevin to talk to them about it, because this is just ridiculous. Me feeling like this is not right. Oh. I mean, they sent me home from the hospital after my infusion. It was 197 a few minutes ago. The top number was 197. It had gone up to 228. And it was high when I had my infusion. They had to stop that because I was having a reaction. But they sent me home even though it was high. And then they I don't even know the days or anything right now. I'm just so confused. They sent me home from the emergency room with high blood pressure. Yeah, I am. Very shaky. So, yeah, it's way too high, Tammy. And they don't want to do anything. They told me to take my blood pressure medicine and it'll get better. My top number has not gone below 170. Mostly it's in the 180s. I thought so too. I did. Get this. Excuse me. Get this. I went to the emergency room because my blood pressure hit 228 over 114 or something like that. So I went there. I was there for 3 hours. They never hooked me up to a blood pressure cuff to monitor. They just did a chest x-ray, did a CAT scan, all that kind of stuff. And then checked me when I was being discharged. I'm like, if you go in the hospital with high blood pressure, don't they normally hook you up to an IV? I mean, not an IV, a blood pressure cuff and monitor it? They didn't. They did not. It is crazy. It is very crazy. And, yeah, I'm not getting anything done for me. It's 3 hours away is another ER. 3 hours away. And I don't even know if it would make a difference. So, I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. I have nothing but issues with doctors. Nothing but issues with doctors. There's a message being held for review. Yeah. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I really feel like they don't give a shit about me. Sorry, I'm trying not to cry. And I know crying's only gonna make it worse, but I've been treated by doctors so shitty for so long. I just want to be better and I can't. I have to go who's my doctors that they send me to. So, but Kevin got a hold of my RA doctor who said she couldn't see me for 3 weeks. And Kevin sent her a message. All of a sudden they have an appointment to see me on Monday. But I don't even know, this is ridiculous for me to be sitting here with such high blood pressure for that many days. I mean, I know healthcare is bad. You can't force them. Kevin does do what he's supposed to do. Kevin is very good at doing this. I'm on low something or other. But a very extremely low dose. Jesse, I don't mean to be but you're not going to be able to do anything that I or Kevin hasn't done. It just doesn't work that way. At least around here. At least around here, it does not work that way. I have to go in on Monday for a yeah. Well, there's some mix-up with my meds also. Somehow this medication I'm on right now was added to my allergy list. There's got to be a reason why. I know, Jesse, I know, and I don't mean to sound mean or anything, but like I said, you wouldn't be able to do anything more than Kevin and I have been doing. So, I told Kevin if something happens to me, he better sue the shit out of that hospital and my doctors, because this is ridiculous that I'm being left like this. Coughing, sneezing, throwing up, all of it. And they're just, okay, come back if it gets high again. Then I go back and it's like, why are you here? Um, it's on my allergy list now too because of the reaction I had when they were giving it to me. But, you know, it was everybody there when I was getting the infusion was great. They were all nice. They were all, you know, make sure if you start getting this, you let us know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Well, as soon as they had to stop, it was like nobody cared. Nobody came and checked on me or anything. They made me stay, which is a good thing, until my, until I said I was okay. But even then, my blood pressure was still very high. And they didn't seem to care at that point. But, you know, it's just, yeah, they told me that too. And everybody know I have 24 allergies listed on my allergy list. Very sensitive to medication. 24. And I thought, okay, something that high, they're going to take care of it, you know. Nope. Send me on home. Tell me I'm going to be fine. I gotta get this out here so I can see it better. So, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. And it's pretty shitty. I didn't take it in my infusion, but they did give me Benadryl and Pepsid and one other medication. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But they, when I had my first reaction to it, they shut me down and, damn it, they shut me down and then let me sit for a little bit to see if it would get better. And so then after they gave me the medicine to counteract the infusion, they let me sit for about 20 minutes, half hour, 20 minutes. Then they started it again. And when they started it again, 20 minutes, and it was back to the reaction again. So, and then it happened again, and they took me off, or stopped it again, and they were going to start it again, but they called my RA doctor, and she told them to stop completely. Like, okay, so now what? Now what's going to happen? And she wanted to wait 3 weeks before she saw me with no medicine. And everybody wonders why I hate doctors. Why I hate doctors. I ended up, before we left California, I ended up with some good doctors. Um, but for the most part, yeah, I had issues with them as well. When Kevin and I first got together, like forever ago, um, I was having really bad problems with throwing up. I couldn't even keep water down when it got really bad. And they just kept sending me home saying, you have the flu, you have the flu, just, you got to ride it out. And so Kevin fought with that doctor. And the doctor said to Kevin, what do you want me to do? Put her in the hospital? And Kevin's like, yes. Yes, she can't even keep water down. You guys cannot do this. And he put me in, and I ended up having Clostridia difficile, which can kill you. And while I was in there, after they found out everything, he came in and he apologized to us because it was bad what we were having, what we were going through. And I could not get them to understand what was happening to the point where they would do something for me. So I'm not doing good with this craft either, because it's just not concentrating on it, not working on it. And normally I wouldn't get up to do it with feeling the way I'm feeling, but I can't lay there. I could do that. I don't know if it'll get me anywhere, but I could do that. My friend Kaya, you guys see her every so often in the videos in California. She has been a patient advocate for me before, and in California. And, she said if I need her to step in, she will. So, I don't know if that's a good idea or not, though. I don't know if any doctors I think they should do a CAT scan on all the doctors to make sure it's not empty up there. Just saying. Just saying. Make sure it's not empty up there on them. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was, a patient advocate. We tried that once before, and they don't really have patient advocates here. So it's just sad. It's very sad that people have to live like this. It's like, how can they send somebody home like this with a good conscience, and, oh, everything's going to be fine. Just, you hang in there, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. she's not an official advocate, but she is a very good friend of ours, and she would speak up, and she would tell them, you know, get your head out of your ass and do something for her. She cannot stay like this. So, I don't know. But in all seriousness, doctors caused him to have issues, and doctors killed my sister. I mean, really killed my sister, where there was a major lawsuit with it. And, yeah. And my parents ASAP. So, I don't know. I'm just really disappointed, really concerned about my health. I have 2 autoimmune diseases. You would think that would warrant some sort of attention. But I don't know. I don't know. I just seriously feel like they don't care what happens to me. So. Yeah, Nora agrees. So, anywho. Anywho, that's the disaster I'm dealing with. So, I had more green grass here. And I just woke Kevin up a few minutes, well, before I came on here for a few minutes because I can't breathe. I'm like gasped. I feel like I ran 10 miles. I feel like I'm just ran like that and out of breath. And so I really don't know what to do anymore. I really don't know who to talk to. Yeah. Yeah. I went to a doctor up here. I think it was up here not too long ago. And Kevin went to the bathroom or something, and It was in the ER. And the doctor brought me in, and I'm like, well, I gotta wait for my husband. And he said, no, you're okay. You're a grown woman, you know, you could come in and get taken care of. And I said to them, I said, no, I don't like doctors. And he said, you've never seen me. How do you know you don't like me? I said, I didn't have to see you. Any doctors. I don't like doctors. So I gotta go grab something from over here. Be right back. So, hey everybody, if you don't mind when you enter the room, if you could give us a thumbs up and say hello, and if you don't like to talk on these things, just hang out, we're fine, you don't have to talk. You can just listen to me bitch and cry and white coat syndrome. So, yeah. I have don't talk to me, assholes. Don't want to deal with assholes. Sorry. Not able to discuss things, not able to talk to you. Well, doctors didn't help my dad. They treated him, you know, until he got down to the one hospital where he had his surgery at. He wasn't being treated properly. And that's when I step in with my dad. It's like, don't fuck with my family. So the doctors basically made my dad lose his sciatic. His sciatic, which meant he couldn't walk. They over-radiated him. So, and too much radiation causes cancer. So he was being treated for prostate cancer, and then because they over radiated him, he ended up getting osteosarcoma, and it killed him, you know. And then doctors killed my sister. Literally, there was a lawsuit with that whole thing. It was because of doctors. Kevin ended up not, because of doctors, Kevin ended up losing his hip to the tumor, and he has an artificial hip due to that. And I kept telling the doctor, something's wrong with me, I need to have something done. At the OBGYN, this was. And they ended up doing an exploratory surgery because I was in so much pain and nothing anyone did was helping. So we went in to do a surgery, and I had to sign these papers that, if they saw something and they needed to do something, I needed to sign in advance so they don't put me all back together or whatever and then decide they have to go in again. So, yeah. That was interesting. And what ended up with that was I had endometriosis really bad, and they had to do a full hysterectomy on me. And the head of the OBGYN department at the hospital came in and apologized. He said, you have every right to be in this much pain, and just did what I had to do. Yeah. Yeah, it's too late. Hello, side cash. I have a lot going on right now, medical wise, and it's keeping me, well, I don't sleep anyway, so, yeah, I don't sleep, so. Yeah, the oil, or the squeaky wheel gets the oil, I guess. Thank you. It's not going to happen anytime soon. I have 2 autoimmune diseases, and basically nobody knows what to do. They don't have enough staff at this hospital. So there's one RA doctor in this area. The other one is 3 hours away. 3 hours away. So, and I just feel like it's pretty shitty the way they're treating me. But I'm nauseous all the time. All the time. And I don't know how everybody else feels, but I hate it being asked every 10 minutes. I live in New Hampshire right now. I'm originally from New York. But I hate when people are always asking me, are you okay? How do you feel now? Well, not much different from when you asked me about 5 minutes ago. So, and I know it's just people trying to, check and make sure I'm okay, which, I appreciate, but it's annoying as hell. Annoying as all get out. Anyway. Where are my little pine cones? I can't find my little pine cones, the big ones. That's too big. So, I just don't know anymore. I really don't. I'm so over everything. It's too long. Oh. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. That is my man. That is my man. I don't think any hospital is a good hospital anymore. I think doctors have gotten, what's the word I'm trying to think? Doctors have gotten too comfortable, I guess, in their own skin, and, you know, I just feel like they don't really care about their patients anymore. It's just a dollar sign for them, and I know I have little pine cones, I just can't find them. So, but it's just a dollar sign for them now. I'm 57 years old, and I've never had a good doctor. Good enough doctor. Never. So, I can't find all my stuff for my fall stuff here. I'm having problems finding stuff. Yeah, it is. Well, see, I would love to see the same doctors. I need one team of doctors working on me. Just one. I don't need, if this doctor's not available, we're going to throw you in with this doctor. No, it's not acceptable to me. Well, if you don't do that, then it's going to be longer before you get to see your doctor. Okay. But can't she call me in medication that the next step was going to be? You could take offense to that if you want. I'm 57 years old. I had a full hysterectomy because doctors didn't care. My husband lost his hip because the doctors didn't care. My father and my sister both died because doctors didn't care. And there was a major lawsuit. 5 doctors lost their jobs because of my sister dying. And they sat there in the court while everything was going on, laughing. The judge even stopped the trial and said, you guys realize you are laughing at the fact that their daughter died under your care. So take offense all you want. That's how I feel. I don't trust any hospital, any doctors. I don't. So, I'm sorry. Well, I take offense that somebody's saying that about how I feel. I don't. So, whatever, but you know. Are you a doctor? Side cash? Are you a doctor? Oh, so you are a doctor. What are you a doctor of? And if you're a doctor, you wouldn't have side cash as your name. Be proud to be a doctor if you want to be proud to be a doctor and use your real name. I don't think you're a doctor. I don't think you're a doctor. I think you're just fucking with me. And if you take offense by what I said, there's always the exit button. But I don't believe you're a doctor. Nope. Yeah, but if you're a doctor, why not use your real name? If you're a doctor, you would be proud of it and use your real name, since you take offense to the fact that I hate doctors. Because you're afraid to use your real name because you're not a fucking doctor. Okay? So, when you say you're a doctor of kids, what kind of doctor is that? Tell me the name of the doctor that takes care of kids. Instead of kids. What is it? What type of doctor is it that takes care of kids? Don't look it up. Just tell me. Real quick. Type it in right now. Real quick. You don't know, do you? Still haven't typed it in. Can't look it up fast enough? Well, I will say they finally are doing something about my pain. So I will say that. But I had to sign a pain contract saying I know what it does to you and I won't get addicted and stuff like that. So yeah, so you have to sign contracts in your state too. It's horrible that you can't, people that really need it cannot get treated with pain meds. If they really need it, they can't get treated because other people get addicted and cause issues. I got it taken care of, Jesse. I got it. Trust me. I got it. So. Look how many years it took for them to find out what was wrong with me. And it was a nurse that found it, not a doctor. Just adding that. Yeah. Well, see, my doctor has now, my RA doctor has now put me on a very low dose of pain medicine. When I was in the hospital the other night in the ER, that doctor gave me pain medicine. And I'm like, I'm not going to get in trouble for this, right? I'm not going to get in trouble for this because I already am on pain meds that my doctor had me on. So that was one of the things that concerned me. Yeah. Yeah. It's silly. I mean, it is really, really silly. And it does suck that people caused all this, you know? So. So I've been working on some garland. I got a whole bunch of these done. Little bow on the edge. Yeah, it's just, anyway. I try not to just sit here and dwell on stuff. I try and keep busy. But I don't know. Alright, what do you guys think of this? Do I need anything anywhere else? Should I put a pumpkin right here? They don't set up a drug test here. They'll just call you randomly and tell you it's time for a drug test. So, when I went into the, thank you, Tammy. When I went into the hospital the other night, I didn't even ask for pain meds. No, did not ask for any pain meds. And the doctor sent me home with pain meds. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's the type of, thing where you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So, I just took the prescription and there's one. I think that would be too much. That would be overkill. Yes, they do that here too. When you go in for your appointment, you need to bring the prescription in the bottle. You can't switch bottles. You can't put them in your pill box or anything like that because they want to count. And that's fine. I mean, they need to do what they need to do. But don't assume that everybody's addicted, So. Now I'm getting hot. Yes, after 60 days, and I forgot what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. All right, I don't know what to do with this. Yeah. They have to do what they have to do. I understand that. But I also understand that you don't. I feel like my it's not self-worth or whatever. I can't think of the word. I feel like it's being challenged every time I go to the doctors. So when I thought I some reason I went to urgent care, and for, oh, it was for, no, that wasn't that time. I forget, but before the doctor even spoke to me, comes in and she's, well, now what do you think I can do for you? Like, I don't remember what it was. I said, blood work, something, anything. I'm hurting here, but I never asked for drugs. And she came in with that preconceived notion already that I was there for drugs. That I was there for drugs, and she made it sound like, oh, what are you gonna, what can we do for you? What kind of drugs do you want? And I'm just like, I don't want any drugs. I want to get better. So, yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah, it is. People abuse it. People get addicted to it. And, so now they, you know, yeah, chronic pain, patients have to suffer. And I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. And God forbid you say you can't take this or you can't do this and you're really in a lot of pain, blah, 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 because they don't believe you and they're not going to give it to you. So I just try and go through each day as a new adventure. Yes, they do. And which I think is, wrong. Yes, I do agree there should be a pain management department. I do. That oversees you and all of that stuff. I do. I agree with that. But don't just assume everybody is addicted. Isn't it an adventure? Every time, every day is different. That's what I'm trying to say. Every day is different. And oh, I got this baby leaf. I could put that right there. And I think that's going to be overkill. I can use it on the top on the other one. Yeah, didn't you tell me to look at it that way, Tammy? To look at it as each day is a new adventure? Yeah. And I like that. I do. I like that, looking at it that way. But sometimes when it's just too much, it's hard. It's hard to look at it that way. But I do what I can. I try. No, that's not going to go there. I try and, I just hate being asked every 10 minutes. How do you feel now? Are you better now? No, I'm not better. And the days that I do get up and do stuff, it's like, oh, it's not a painting. It's a, like a, it's a mural wall piece, like, what's the word? Wallpaper. It's like that. Yeah, you were telling me that. That is a good thing to do. Yeah. Yeah. So, thank you, by the way, for noticing that. I'm very big into cardinals. I have a bird feeder outside my bedroom window, and there's a male and female cardinal that come to it. I got a beautiful picture. My daughter's going to paint it for me. Of the male cardinal was on the bird feeder, and the way he was feeding the female, she would fly up and he would have food in his mouth and put it into her mouth. Right? Did I tell you guys what my mother-in-law did the one time? I was not here. I don't remember where I was. And Kevin was out in the barn working. She didn't hear him. So instead of taking the chairlift up, which she knows how to use, she crawled up the front stairs. She crawled. Kevin comes back in from the barn and he sees her up there and he's like, "How did you get up here? The chair's still down there." I was born in 66. I was born in 66. All right, I think I'm gonna stop this one here. How's that look? Something just fell. I don't know what. Yeah, right? Yeah, so you're what, 2 years behind me? Oh. Thank you. I don't think I want to put any more on it because I think it'll be overkill. So I'm going to leave it like that. And I have the small one to do. And I'm thinking, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do it. Not this, but something similar to this. And I'm going to, I'll pick you guys up in a minute and show you what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I'll read anything. I'll do whatever. I mean, I sit here and I search for things. I belong to an RA group, and that wasn't supposed to happen. So it's disheartening. Okay, so I was thinking of using this one. Still has to be decorated. This one. But I was thinking of using like a base and setting them next to each other. The base, I would like it to be a little bit longer so that I can put a flameless candle in there. Kind of like that. But I don't know, because I kind of like it individually as well. So I don't know, but I don't have to make that decision yet because I still have to decorate this one. So, but I need to run into the little girl's room real quick, hang out, talk amongst yourselves, and I will be back. I grabbed this out of my stash over there. Oh, let me turn this off. I'm getting hot. So I grabbed one of these. It's like shaped like a mason jar, but I could do I have a bigger candle also, but I could do something like this. I'd paint the candle, paint the base, put some moss and stuff down. Kind of make it look like a little pumpkin decoration patch, pumpkin patch type thing. So, okay, so that one could go there. So, I'm not sure yet if that's what I'll do, but we shall see. Okay. No, go right ahead. Go right ahead, Tammy. Go right ahead. Where did I put that little leaf? Over here. I not sure if I want to put a bow on it. I don't think so because I got the top all decorated. I have a mess over here. So, yeah, it's just a lot of stuff over here. Oh, oh, I know what that is that I keep kicking. It's hot. Hot in here. So what's the weather like where you guys are all at? You guys starting winter yet? No, because it's not in all the way. I don't know if whoever asked me or was talking to me about the cardinals. I have cardinal quilts. I have cardinal decorations all over my room. The three things, yeah, I know, three things I really, really collect is polar bear, cardinals, and cats. Those are things that I just really love. So my room's not painted yet, so I'm waiting for that to happen, and then I can start displaying all of my stuff. So sometimes I want to move back in here as my bedroom, but I don't know. Try not to be too isolated. Do I have you on Facebook, Tammy? Would you mind sending it to me on Facebook so I won't lose the name? So that's my bitching for today. I'm sure I will too. And you know what? If they do a different infusion, I'll have something to read while I'm there. I did beading the last time I was there. Well, I did some beading. See, I have a whole bunch of these. I did good. I don't remember if I told you guys on the Hidden Treasures event last time, this past weekend, I think it was. I did pretty good. I sold 2 of my hats and 1 wreath, 2 or 3 necklaces. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I think it was 2. And yeah, so just trying to keep busy. I will say though, after I do a live event, I'm usually down for a whole day after that because it's a lot of work. So. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Don't know if I like this in there. Can use that. Thank you. Sorry, just got a pain in the side of my head and it's making me a little dizzy. So and nauseous. Now all of us, I feel extremely nauseous. Extremely nauseous, just out of nowhere. Thank you. I'm sure I will. Adventure and mayhem. Yeah. It's what it feels like. It feels like everything is just so chaotic and just nothing like normal. It's like, why? Why is there such issues with stuff like this? I always feel the need. Yes, I do have a tattoo of a cardinal. And it's the male cardinal that I have on my leg from my dad. And I'm supposed to get the female cardinal added to it at some point, and the dates of my mom's and dad's birthdays, and the day they passed away. So, but I am not able to get the female on my leg yet, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to because of the RA. So, yeah. One of my lanterns that I did had his cardinals on it. Too big. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. I have a couple tattoos. Just a couple. These didn't stay glued down. Probably because I forgot to glue them. I don't even know what time it is. It's not starting to get light yet, so it's not that late. Maybe he's over here snoring again. I haven't really burned myself tonight. Haven't really burned myself today, tonight, whatever it is. Where did I put? Oh, I used it. That's why. I know you guys can hear her. My daughter won't go to bed until 5 a.m. She watches Michael Bublé videos on YouTube all day. She's her Daryl. Yeah, my Daryl is, I have my Daryl pillow, I have a Daryl blanket, I don't know how many Daryl shirts, but I know what it's like to have a Daryl. That I do. I watched Boondock Saints the other night. My Daryl's in that. My Daryl's in Boondock Saints. I've been watching the new series with him in it. So oh, this isn't sticking for some reason. Yeah. You can't have too much of that kind of stuff, especially if it's your dream man. This is all coming apart over here, and then I blocked the one thing, so I'm going to pull this. Ooh, that part is glued down pretty good. Got it out. How old is she, Tammy? This is not wanting to do what I want it to do. I don't know if you can hear her. She's over here snoring up a storm. Don't like it there, and it's because it's not laying the way I want it to. Oh, I didn't know that. Did I? That's better. And I just got to get it in there and make it stay. So my mother-in-law, mind you, she's 89 years old. Not a gray hair on that woman's head, but that's not what I was going to tell you guys. Um, she is starting to forget a lot of stuff, and she keeps asking, Kevin, am I okay? And Kevin says, yeah, she's fine. Well, not fine, but she's sick. So, and she'll ask him, like when we came home from the emergency room, she'll ask him that at least 4 or 5 times. And Kevin's like, Mom, she's sick. Well, when is she going to get better? We don't know, Mom. We're working on it. So, and then I'll walk through the living room, or excuse me, the theater room, and it doesn't matter how many times I walk through there. Are you feeling better? As you asked me that when I was just on the way to the bathroom, and I don't think I got any better in that 5 seconds. So I am not able to get this in there for some reason the way I really want it. So I need to find something to put there. Yeah, I've been on disability for years. I thought I remember saying something about that, but I just went away for a minute. My brain stops working every once in a while. Do you have that, Tammy, where not only do you have the dropsies, I have the dropsies like crazy, but you also have brain fog. I have horrendous brain fog. And it's not just yeah. I'm not going to be much longer here, Jesse. I'm not going to be much longer. So, but yeah, that's one of my things that I have the worst problems is dropping everything and my brain not working properly anymore. So, I don't know if this is gonna be too much. Yeah. this thing this is what bothers me a lot. Is like I'll be writing something and I'm writing how and I spell it who. I'm writing why and I spell it who or whatever. It's like click, do something. Cause you're driving me insane, mind. Yeah. But it's so weird. It's just so bizarre. So bizarre. They had me. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of word games and like I'm doing the where you circle the words. Um Word search, maybe. So yeah, I've been doing those, and I forget what else I've been doing just to try and keep my mind sharp. The main thing I do is this, is my crafting, because I really enjoy doing crafting. Yes, thank you. See, that's what I mean. I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't say it. No. Yeah. She must really like him. All right. Here's this one. I'm not sure if I want to put something here still. Let me see something here. I would probably be two. Trying to decide if I need something more over here. But what do I want over there? All right. I think I'm going to do that. Let's see. I have another event. I want to say the 14th. I have to look though. The 14th of October, the 28th of October, November 4th. So I am going to be doing more stuff, obviously. So that I will have even more to sell when I go to those ones. I'm going to finish this one up, and then I think I'm going to go lay down See if my breathing is any better when I lay down this time. Yeah, I'd be kind of worried about, I'm worried about going to concerts, period. I'm worried about being around people, period. Um, yeah, I just kind of stick to myself, do what I can do, and leave it at that. Okay. Last thing I'm gluing to this one, I think. I'll have to show it to you so you can decide. Just smushed that flower. All right. One more thing. I do this all the time. All right, I'm done. Nope, I want to put something there. Okay, I'm done. Nope. Okay. Even if I don't sleep, I lay down and I'll feel a little better. But since I was having a hard time breathing, I wasn't getting any rest because I felt miserable. Miserable. No, I think that's good. Okay, so here we are. What do you guys think? I don't have any brass in there, but I want to make them a little different. Does it need anything else? So now I will have to decide if I want to put them on a base and do it like that or leave them individual. Can I turn that one off? What's in there? No, I cannot turn that one off, so I'm going to unplug it instead. You know what I could probably add to this? Yeah, I mean, I don't know which way to go with it. That's the hard thing. I cannot make decisions, asks Kevin. He's like, I don't know anything about crafting, Valerie. And he's like, ask one of your friends. Like, I don't want to. I'm asking you. No, I think it's good without that stuff. Okay, so yeah, I know they both do. If I don't put them on a base, I got to get a little wedge back here so that they would stand up like that. like this because it'll fall over a lot easier. So if I do it like this. I do have another, if I put these two together, I do have another large one. So if I wanted to have one by itself and two in the in a scene. I'm not quite sure, but I like it. So, and I have a mess all over here again, but I'm not going to stress about it and clean it just yet. I'll do that. I was going to say in the morning. Well, it is morning, but I'll do it later. So, okay. So that's it, guys. I'm going to leave it as is. I think it looks good. And I take my blood pressure when I go into the bedroom. So, I will let you guys know what I decide to do, if I'm going to go in a scene together or if I'm going to or leave them as is. So, but anyway, guys, thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you, Jesse and Tammy, for chit-chatting with me. And sorry the way I acted with that. I forget who it was now, but I have no time for people like that in my life. So anyway, I will catch you guys tomorrow sometime. And hope you all have a great night. Thank you, Tammy. I hope I do too. And I love you all. And we'll see you all tomorrow.